those students from Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. And I want to welcome students here tonight, as well as their families and maybe some staff and teachers from the school. So if those students would like to come up, we have a microphone there with the podium.
Great. Is it on?
It should be. The staff can help if it's not.
Good evening. My name is Carlo Filippini, and I'm 12 years old. I live in Chestnut Hill. We are here today to ask the board to restrict the use of wild animals in traveling circuses here in White Marsh Township. My brother Santi, my classmate Alex, and I have learned about circus animal suffering. We do not want lions and tigers living in cages for their whole lives. We do not want elephants chained and transported in trucks. We do not want wild animals to be forced to perform tricks for pointless amusement. We've submitted the results of surveying our classmates, and they agree that they do not want to go to circuses with animals. Many other townships and cities around the world have banned it. 25 countries have banned it. We would like our community to do the same.
What was your first name again?
Carlo Filippini,
Carlo?
Filippini.
Okay, thank you. Good job.
And the chart he referred to is the first in the brown envelope. And everything will follow sort of in the pile there.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Alex Johnson. I'm 12 years old. I live on St. George's Road in West Mount Airy. Thank you for having us. After learning about circus animals suffering, my friends and I decided to raise awareness and educate others. We picked a Saturday to get together and build a cage, just like the beast wagon lions and tigers live in forever. Our school let us set it up in the commons, and we sat inside the cage for 4 hours. During that short time, we collected over $200 for the lions and over 100 signatures in support of banning traveling animal circuses in White Marsh Township. Everyone agreed that it is not right to keep animals confined their entire lives. I could hardly stand being in the cage for 4 hours. I believe it is stressful and wrong to make the animals live like that forever. Please help us help the animals.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Santi Filippini. I am 12 years old. I live in Chestnut Hill. I would like you to please look at our survey results listing alternative family activities. Our classmates came up with all sorts of things they enjoy doing. That does not involve harming animals. We believe Lulu has plenty of alternative options to raise money, options which are more important than animal circuses. Movies were high on the list, and their property would be ideal for an outdoor movie theater. If you could please restrict the use of wild animals in circuses here in White Marsh Township and allow an outdoor movie theater at Lulu, then we would solve this problem. And Lulu will still make money, maybe even more. By the way, did you know that circus trainers whip and tase their animals to do headstands?
I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight.
Can I say?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. My name's Gigi Glendani, and I live on Plymouth Road in Lower Gwinnett Township. And I wanted to thank you for letting these boys have the opportunity to speak with you tonight. Carlo, Santi, and Alex are Lulu's target audience. Just last week, the twins' mother received a Groupon notice for discount tickets to Lulu Circus. These boys, their opinions are relevant. Their concerns are sincere. I personally witnessed the animal abuse at Lulu Temple for the last 7 years. So I've included some photos that I have taken locally right here, so you know exactly what's happening in our township. You may attend and see for yourself on May 15th when the circus comes to town. But I've given each of you packets from Animal Defenders International with evidence that was gathered over the last 15 years showing that circus animals suffer severe confinement, mental, physical, and social deprivation. I've included photos of the tigers confined in beast wagons right here on Butler Pike. So those images you're seeing were right here. Also, please consider the serious public health and safety risks for our community. I've included photos of the collapsible ring in which the tigers perform. This group of tigers in particular are controlled by a man named Brian Frazen. Brian's father, Wayne, was killed by a tiger in front of an audience of children in Carrollton, PA in 1997. Please look at the photo of the elephant standing on the ball. That's a perfect example of how they are forced to do these unnatural, harmful tricks. And the larger photo of the 3 elephants performing in the ring. Note there is no protective barrier between the elephants and the patrons. I've included photos of the 4 children and 2 adults who almost fell off the back of an elephant while taking a ride last year during the intermission. That was something I witnessed firsthand, if you have any questions about that. Our community has a choice to continue endorsing this as acceptable, or to stand with these boys and the other 38 jurisdictions in 18 U.S. states which have put restrictions in place. You have the power to help these animals, to change Pennsylvania for the better, to help the United States reach a national ban on traveling animal circuses, joining 25 other countries. We hope you'll take the necessary steps to help us restrict the traveling animal circuses in our neighborhood. Thanks. And Rick, I gave you the signatures. There's over 214 signatures so far. We'll continue to collect more. Thanks.
Yes, please.
Hi,
Or
good
I don't
evening.
know.
Yes.
My name is Holly Spofford, and to say that I'm proud of my 3 students right here would be a serious understatement. I've known Gigi for an awfully long time, and she and I decided to create this activity to bring awareness about the things that Gigi spoke so eloquently about. These guys have worked incredibly hard to say that their hard work has gotten this far, which I did not foresee, is truly stupendous considering how young they are. So I agree wholeheartedly with everything Gigi said, and please, please, please take it all into consideration. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And I just want to thank Carla, Alex, and Santi for coming out. I know that this is a sort of a big space to speak in with the microphones and everything else. So you were very brave to come up here, and you were certainly brave to partake in the study that you did in this experiment. I was able to watch your video, so I do appreciate all that you're doing as far as getting awareness out and taking on something that really is meaningful to you at your age, and reaching out to other people to talk to them about it. And that's a very important thing to do for all of us. And certainly at your age, it's really wonderful that you are doing this as a group together. You know, you have each other, but also to do this for yourselves so that you are standing behind something that you believe in. So I commend you for coming to our meeting tonight, and I thank you all for joining us tonight. Like I said, this is just a discussion presentation, so we appreciate your time and your thoughts. And all 3 of you did an excellent job. We really do commend you. Great job.
Public speaking ability at these 3 is better than some high school students that I witnessed. So, I mean, I got a little teary-eyed how proud I am just as a mom watching the 3 of you stand up there with that confidence. And a lot of that confidence comes from believing in what you're saying, and that means a lot. So I personally will take all of this information into consideration, and your passion and information that you provided into consideration. So thank you. We all applaud.
Any other board comment? Any public comment? Please step forward. You just need to state your name and address, please, for the record.
My name is Andrea Healy, and my address is 505 Plymouth Road in Gwinnett Valley. And I also agree with you that it's very impressive, the citizenship that's been displayed by the three boys this evening. I, as a citizen of this township, would like to stand in solidarity with the boys and vote along with them that animals in circus be done away with in our township. And I wonder who else in the audience would agree with me. A raise of hands. Thanks, boys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is John Spofford. I live in Wayne. I'm actually a teacher at another school in a different township. But I'm here to support these three young men and the project they've done. My wife, actually, Holly, has spoken before and has taught them. So I'm well informed on what they've been doing. And I hope everybody here, obviously we're all here to support them and the cause about cruelty to animals, especially in circuses. But one thing I'd like you to consider and to think about, these three young people are the future of the township. And they're hopefully, as they grow up, go to college and maybe get married, move back in the township. We talk about the future and making a difference. They want to do that now. And you have the power to be able to do that. So when they get older and they take their children to the movies at Lulu, they can be the ones to say, we made a change, we made a difference in our township. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And we hope you have a wonderful